A love message. It's what we need most in times such as these. I'd love to have a normal sleep schedule. Alright, chat? What's up with love? Our collective needs to hear. Oh, it's some new shit, bro. You're very much not prepared for what's about to happen here. So unprepared, it seems that you might like stall out a couple of times. You'll have to just remind yourself that you are, though, like, that you're that guy. You're him. Um, and that heartbreak is something that you've mastered in a way. And it's interesting because the heartbreak that you've mastered is what's actually going to prepare you for the high degrees of success that you'll actually have in this connection. It's like you've been given a map of all the pitfalls, and so you are more capable of avoiding them. Or yeah, or like it's giving the energy of like Animal Crossing, or like if you fall into it, it'll be like a funny thing. Yeah, more confirmation that this is absolutely what you want. If you check my other reading, you'll see that this is a period of people manifesting a lot of unconscious desires. And so if you've had in your heart a desire for something, a love that's like soft and gentle, that will slowly help pull out all of the swords of betrayal that had been wedged in your back from a lifetime of bad experiences. This is the one. And it's interesting because it's going to make you feel small. Yeah, because it's going to be interesting how much of your security that you're going to find in this other person. And so there's always going to be this feeling that you have something to lose. Like you might spiral in the thought process of losing this person because they mean so much to you. And because this is a new experience of like actually loving someone and not like just going through the motions, um, it's gonna be interesting that like in the past you might have like fallen and slid down that rabbit hole in perpetuity, but now you have someone to catch you before you get lost in Wonderland. That like security is going to allow you to manifest things a lot better than you did in the past because you have a safety net now. There's always going to be at least one person in your life who you can trust. And for some of my members of my collective, that's one more person than you've ever had. Yeah, it's just going to be a soft and sweet thing. And it might start off in a really humble way, but I think it's going to feel right. I see like a hesitancy to like pour into it in the beginning based off of connections that you had in the past. And I think that's reasonable, a vetting period, but like, dear God, darling, the vetting period's got to end at some point. Okay? Let's be all the way for real. Are you going to be vetting this person for 45 years? Like, you need to kind of pick a point when you've decided they're going to be vetted enough. Like, you're going to have to come to a reasonable point of, like, okay, I've tested this person enough. You keep coming up with tests, bro. Like, stop it. You stay testing people. Oh, you the final exam. Yeah, like I think you're gonna have to just trust in your judgment, which is a new thing I'm getting for you. Because in the past, I think you, because of your betrayal, it caused you to doubt yourself and doubt your ability to get the things that you wanted. But I think this is going to be an opportunity for you to kind of like lift some of the blame off of yourself as this person approaches you and gives you the love that you deserve. It's going to be almost like an undressing of the projections of past connections. And I think that's part of what's going to be so disempowering about it, the vulnerability as you and this person almost expose each other to um, the most vulnerable aspects of yourself before the world kind of like made you feel like there was something wrong with you. It's almost like going from the chicken to the egg again and then being reborn. It's a very like magical moment because of the like the new potential you'll find in this connection, because you almost get down to that like raw quintessence of um, the most holy version of yourself, before you were like disempowered by the bullshit around you. And it's gonna feel again very weird and very emotional and um, non-conventional, because it might be that all that you knew in the past was bullshit. And so there's this degree of like, okay, this person actually wants what's best for me, but you also have like a lot of conditioning to rewire. You know, it's going to be a lot of like new experiences in like developing trust that is, actually well earned, you know. And I think the majority of that trust is going to be the trust that you have in yourself. The trust in knowing that, like, even if you don't have a 45-page outline of everything you want, everything you need, you have this feeling that that person can help get you there. And for once, I think you're going to actually um, feel comfortable investing in that feeling without having a dossier of evidence. Anything else? That you're safe and you don't have to be alone anymore. This person really is your peace.